Hey guys, this is Raghu Reddy here and welcome to the show. And in this episode, I have an awesome guest. He has over 14 years of outstanding service as a financial advisor. He is an MDRT achiever. And let me welcome my guest on this episode, Nul Hakim. Welcome to this show.
Hi Raghu, thanks for having me here. It's a privilege to be able to come onto this platform.
Well, fantastic. Awesome. So, Nul, where are you located?
I'm located in Singapore.
Oh, awesome. I too live in Singapore. That's fantastic. So, Nul, what is that you do?
I am a financial consultant with Great Eastern Financial Advisor. We are partially owned by OCBC Bank, a local bank. And for me personally, I work with my clients to help grow their wealth and also to transfer their risk. I also work with corporates with regards to their corporate insurance as well.
Wow, awesome. So since how many years have you been into financial advising?
This is my 15th year. Yeah.
Wow.
Time flies.
Wow, that's awesome. 15 years of outstanding service. Awesome. So what made you to come into this field? So how did you become a financial advisor?
I guess it is made up of mainly in my university years where I was doing a lot of tuition to supplement my own living expenses and school fees. And in my final year, I did some financial engineering modules. And, it just got me interested in finance as a whole. And then when I started my job my first job was as an investment research analyst. But I didn't really enjoy the job. I didn't derive the same level of fulfillment and satisfaction in going to office every day. So, I asked myself for several nights, and eventually I decided to quit my work at my first year of working with them, and decided to embark into this new career. Yeah, and I've been here ever since. This is my 15th year, and I enjoy my work every single day because I get to directly impact lives, interact with people, value add to them. Yeah, this gives me immense satisfaction.
Wow, awesome, fantastic. So Nul, you have been in this field for more than 14 years. And in this 14 years of your journey, you have faced quite a lot of setbacks. So how did you overcome those setbacks?
Thanks for asking, Raghu. You're right. In these 14 years of journey coming to my 15th year, the setbacks have come and go. Every other week or every other month, I will have setbacks. So I will always remind myself that number one, the setback can actually gives me an opportunity to grow. Number two, I don't let setback affect me. Rather, I always use it for self-reflection to ensure, or rather to ask myself, how can I make it better? How can I better manage if a similar setback happens to me? Setbacks can be in terms of, client postponing on a decision, client cancelling an appointment, and more often than not, I am able to win my client's heart through being professional, being patient and understanding, and always let them know that you have their best interests at heart. So this method never fails me till today.
Wow, awesome, fantastic. So Nul, when you came into the financial advising field, about 14 years back, if you look at the economy and the climate at that point, and if you look at it now, so what's the difference do you find in your client base?
I would say in terms of client base, more and more younger clients are coming forward to get their planning done today. And overall, there is more awareness in terms of the importance of doing proper planning. And also not to mention about making sure that you're adequately covered for insurance, making sure you have done your budgeting correct, and and every Singaporean wants to be a millionaire, wants to make their money work harder for them. So this is also something that is on the mind of everyone. So especially if we talk about something a big ticket item for many Singaporeans, if not all, is their housing. So one way is to integrate or make sure that the financial planning also is able to integrate this planning of housing, property upgrading and all that in the client's portfolio. Yeah, that will help us to be relevant and more current with the context in Singapore. Yeah.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So typically, what sort of clients do you work with?
I work with working executives and young families. I also work with high net worth at the same time. And as I mentioned earlier to you that I have, in terms of my portfolio, I also I do a lot of corporate insurance as well. So my portfolio is in a way well-rounded in terms of personal, corporate, protection, and wealth accumulation. Majority of my clients are working executives and professionals and high net worths. Yeah.
Wow, awesome, awesome, awesome. So during this time of crisis and lockdown, what have you been doing?
Well, that's a very good question, Raghu. I have always been trying to think about how I can better engage my clients, whether or not COVID, whether we're doing the circuit breaker or not. In fact, this journey started for me, I think many years back already, about in order for me to be sustainable in the business, in order for me to excel in the business, I need to always think about how I can reach out to my clients in a more engaging manner, how to increase the engagement with me, how to keep myself at the top of their mind recall. So some of the ways that I do would be to use social media to get them updated about what I've been doing. I also use a lot of newsletters to get them in touch, and regular reviews in terms of their portfolio as well. So there is a mixture of high touch points as well as very personalized touch points for me.
Wow, awesome, awesome, awesome. So what's your personal vision for the future?
My personal vision for me would be to be the premier financial advisor, at least for my community first, and of course for everyone. And at the same time, is for me to be able to touch as many lives and help my team grow at the same time. So my vision is for me to lead my team, to inspire them, and to do that, I will make sure that I'm always I will be the premier financial consultant at the same time.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So you have achieved MDRT a couple of times. So
yeah.
So talk to us about that journey.
MDRT to me is more than just a title. For someone who does it several times already, it is really a testament of how you are able to touch the lives of people around you. How you are able to add to people's and value add to their financial portfolio. In terms of insurance, in terms of wealth accumulation, and also in terms of their business as well. So for me, MDRT really is a benchmark for anyone who wants to be in this industry, because it really shows how many lives you have helped and how much you really care for your clients.
Fantastic, awesome, awesome, awesome. So Nul, what would be your advice to a newcomer to the field?
Number one, stay hungry, hungry for knowledge, hungry to learn from people around you. Be flexible in your approach in terms of, you soon realize that this business, in order for it to be successful and sustainable, is about being able to communicate with your prospects or your clients. So be flexible in the approach when you are communicating with your clients. And remember that you will face rejections, you will face disappointments. This is part of the growth. Just stay in the journey, and I assure you, you will be successful one day.
Wow, Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. So you said you have a team with you. So how big is your team?
Currently, my team, we are expected to reach, now we have 3 and 2 more in the pipeline coming on board to join us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome.
So that's 5 of us, yeah.
So what sort of trainings do you give to the newcomers?
The trainings is a mix of, I do one-to-one mentoring and coaching with my associates.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of one-to-one, we really go through the nitty-gritty stuff, making sure that they are ready when they are in front of their prospects or their clients.
Mm-hmm.
These can range from product presentation, soft skills, and also, technical skills as well.
Mm-hmm.
For my team, we always think about what are the new ideas that we can come together and brainstorm how we can reach out to our clients, how we can engage them better, how we can integrate social media. It's about positioning. Today is about anticipating change before it happens,
Mm-hmm.
and how we can position ourselves better for months or years to come.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So if someone wants to avail your services, how they can contact you?
They can contact me through my email,
Mm-hmm.
or through my contact number that is available in my LinkedIn page, or they can connect with me on Facebook as well. I'm there as well, and Instagram.
Oh, okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Nul, it was great talking to you, and you are such an achiever, and you have so many years of experience, and you got a team that is going, you're building and trying to make a bigger difference. So you got a great vision there, and I wish you all the very best in your future to make a bigger impact and make a difference in people's lives. So it was awesome talking to you.
Well, Raghu, thank you for the opportunity. I look forward to seeing what your work going on online full force, and I'm glad to be part of the community.
Awesome, awesome.
All the best to you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, Raghu. Likewise. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.